Good support today. Let's try something else. Just so frustrating to have a support that will not play with your matchup or your champion or your style or anything. I mean, when you're all ending into a Pike and a Caitlyn at level 1, where have you gone wrong in your life? And you have no way out. And several of those plays, it was like, okay, he's gotten out, he's fine, he'll escape, he'll walk back to the turret. Oh, nope, he's dived into both of them with 200 points, and that's an insta-kill. Congratulations, you're an idiot. I can't do anything with that. Nor should I have to try. Don't be that person. Alright, where are we here? Still can't find this guy that's on the roof. I'm sure he'll find me with some lasers, though. They seem to be good at that. Oh, I can finally see him now. Alright, we're gonna auto shot you with my laser pistol. No line of fire, okay. Because I stepped forward too far. So let's just take somebody else. Hasn't moved yet. I thought I was selecting that guy. Alright, let's move you to here and see if I can get a line of fire on you. I think I'm just gonna get shot blocked the whole time. I don't know if there's a position I can really shoot from. I guess I can shoot from that position. That works for me. Alright, swamping over to top. Let's get some better stuff going on here. Let me show Darius, but I will adjust based on what I'm facing and what I'm teamed up with. Fiora. It's kind of hard to say. Actually, it might be Kale, so if that's the case, I want to have Jace, not Cho. Although Cho can work against Kale. I made it work before. Just I want the range. Oops, I meant to kneel him. Oh well. Let's save enough for kneeling and a snapshot, but I want to be facing that door. That's as far as you're going to get. Okay. dude goes down. What? They didn't die. What? He didn't die. Whoa. And my Overwatch actually worked. Nope, there it goes. Why are these guys falling over? They must have a lot of extra terror or something. All right. Yeah, that's going to be Fiora top. Senna 80, Air Senna support for the Samira. Fiora jungle maybe? Kale top? Yeah, it could be done. I can see it. Here it says Kale jungle. But otherwise, pretty standard rules. Matchup. We have Senna versus Soraka. Senna does the auto attack damage. Soraka has her harass. It's really going to come down to how well Soraka can land skill shots. Ez does not do as much damage as Samira. He doesn't harass as well as either Senna or Samira in some ways. He's very mana dependent. It's going to again depend on how well he can land skill shots. That's a very skill-based lane for them, and these guys are going to right-click them to death if they're not just out superior players. Maybe even if they are. Ahri versus Swain. He's got better control than she does. He should be able to farm pretty easily, so should she. That's a toss-up. Kale jungle is a little weak. Sylas is pretty strong-ish at it. He's better at mid when he has somebody to abuse. Fiora versus me, she's got the advantage, but for sure. And she's sitting there with a teleport. I'm sitting there with the lame-ass heal to try and not die as much. But I'm going to sit back and blink her a bit and try and just stay out of her range. And if she does get on me, I'm going to kick her. Of course, I'm going to start with the kick because of that. We're both running Conqueror. I'm going to be a little tougher than her in the end game. She's going to be a bit burstier in the end game. But I'm going to try and not feed her. And I'm going to pick up my Grievous Wounds just as fast as I can after my Vampire Acceptor. And that's how that's going to go. And of course, this being low elo, new players, anything could happen. I mean, there's a big, big RNG tacked on top of every one of those matchups. Like, does your Maokai decide to feed 19 times in a 30-minute game, or 16 times in a 30-minute game? You don't win that. And it doesn't really matter what the relative skill matchups are at that point. I'm going to start with that, and that, and that. Start hammer for the big early hit when they walk into the bush, and the kick. And the Swain's not ready. There he is. Okay. Seeing Kale early on the blue. She's not going to invade. I doubt Fiora's going to even try and ward. If she does, I'll give her a little extra start to play with. She's not running Ignite, so I don't have to worry about her trying to burst me down to level 1. I mean, she might still try and burst me down to level 1, but it's much easier when you get that extra. What is it? 70 damage. Doesn't get mitigated. 60% Grievous Wounds. Wow. So I gave it the extra hard. Does it get vision still? Yeah, it grants you vision. Why with the hate speech? Oops. Off by 10. It's fine. Just get up there and bang out the farm. And one for you. And you did not want to clear. Really don't want to engage her, but I really do not want to let her keep farming like that. I hate how she just straight up heals it all right back in a single attack. Like, I've played the champ. I don't know where that healing comes from. It's not like Xin Zhao where every third attack does it. Did she hit a vulnerable spot? I thought they gave her movement speed. I didn't think you gave her that much healing. Hard to tell. It's hard to tell what's going on with her. Like, I've hit the vulnerable spots too, and it's like, okay, they're not that advantageous when I do it for some reason. I think it's like any champ, you know, you have to play it to really get it down. And I just haven't. Just keep my health up and her looking busy. That is most unfortunate. You're not getting away. And in 1 second I was going to switch to hammer stance and finish you off if he didn't. She damn near killed both of us because he was a little later than I thought he was going to be. I'll work on that timing. Both of us, I mean. And she's got the teleport, so I need to be careful. She's going to come right back in. I need to quickly clear this. She's a little scared because she doesn't know where he is, which is good because I can use that to my advantage. Now she's crying to her jungler. And I'm out, so you need to be more careful. Shoot, I did not even get the 900. Well, bloody hell. Let's just do a bit more damage here. Waves on her turret. She's up on farm. I'm technically up on gold, or I was, but assists do not give a lot of gold, guys. They just don't give the gold they used to. It feels like damn near worthless. Which, I mean, I don't begrudge getting the assist. He set up a kill. He got the kill. We both survived. It's got to be good enough. And if it isn't, make it good enough. Yeah, signals he come in and ready to come in. Yeah, I hear your second ping. I hear your third ping. I don't think you're actually ready for me. And that is what I was looking for. Not sure that was worth the flash, but I will do it anyways. He's babysitting me because he's worried about me, and he should be, because clearly she is good. Way better than I am. What, I got a Kale? I don't care about Kale. I can take Kale. Leveled the wrong thing, too. She's already used her teleport, so she won't be coming back in quickly with that. I really need to get my lifesteal so I can recover from these little adventures that we keep having. Otherwise, she's just going to whittle me down the next time. Alright, that's enough. Don't be greedy. And there's the Kale. And that is probably a death. I should have gotten for the kick and then the hammer. Yep, there I go. She must... Oh, she's running Oracle. That's nice. I didn't notice when the ward went dark. Alright, boots. Help out with that problem in the future. Okay, she's 1 and 2. I'm 1, 1 and 1. And begins technically slightly ahead of her on gold. That'll she'll make up by the time I get back to lane. I am not doing well for as much help as I have gotten. And I have got to get that Grievous on her because she's just going to shred me without it. The amount of healing she gets is just utterly insane. For the amount of damage she does, also getting that amount of healing, it's really quite ridiculous. I don't think I would have survived even if I'd gotten the kick off, but it was the wrong play to make. So let's not make the wrong play so much. She's also level 6 now, which gives her a power spike and me not a power spike. Because I'm Jace. I don't get an ultimate. I just get 2 kits. Why didn't it auto-attack her? And there again. This new cursor is way less precise. Okay, now we're both going to try and heal up. I don't think he's going to be there in time to make a difference. She's going to heal up a lot more than I am during that. Just going to level up my kick and be ready to use it. Yeah, she saw you coming, dude. You're not getting anywhere against her. She's got a dash. And you just used yours. I'm just going to heal up a bit. Let her stew with her potions. She really wants to ult me. So what I need to do is, if she ults me, I need to Q, kick immediately, switch over to cannon mode, and make her regret it. And dude needs to not be an idiot and be invading in the back line. At least she didn't get an assist. Kill straight up killed him. Like, no help needed. She's just healing up. Here. I'm just going to pump the mana up a bit. Let's see if I can't pick up this ward. Just needed to land a hit. I'm going to go back after this, so I'm okay burning the health and the mana. Although I probably should have saved some for when, if they came in. Oh shit, I can't do that. Got a big double wave coming up here. No mana to deal with it either. She still hasn't gotten an assist. I love seeing her fail at that. That is awesome for me. All right. Let's lower the attack damage you're doing to me with the plated steel caps. Go knock down a couple of plates and then pop this buddy for the last of them. I have to fight Fiora for that, of course. 1, and 2. Not doing great. Mostly getting coddled by my jungler. But mid's doing great. Bot lane's mostly a wash. Oh no, I take that back. Ez is down 30 farm, and Senna's up a kill. That is not a wash. That is bad news. Also, I don't get my ward while using this, which is really poor choice by Riot. That is not, I mean, I know they wanted to not eat up the item slots, and they didn't want to make it like potions where you had to hold them if you or use them automatically if you didn't have an item slot, but it is just not a good setup. Alright, was that you suiciding? Because that felt like you suiciding. I'll take it. Kale's down, so I'm going to make the most of this and get that turret, hopefully. I think she's used her teleport already. Boy, that felt like her suiciding so badly. Not sure I played this right. We'll see in just a second. Am I still on a blue? No, I've just been not using the mana very much, apparently. Not sure that should be my first item. Maybe that should be my first item. Feeling a lot better about my odds right now. Especially when I land plays like that. Although it would have been a good play if I'd actually hit the E off of it too. Big smashy hammer. So we got a ward down. I wonder if the radius is bigger for the... No, it looks about the same for melee and ranged. No, just don't want to. Might have been able to just walk away from that. Didn't feel like contesting it. I got caught out because I played stupidly, and there's Ahri. So yeah, I think I made the right choice to just not participate in that little fracas they wanted to set up for me there. Oh, you have to land those or you die. That's how that works. Sorry, I wanted my kill. I really would like some help right now. Oh, my guy's busy. Ha! Die in a fire! Thank you, Soraka! Alright, you landed it. Good. Now have half your health gone. But not half my health. Big slammy hammer. This is kind of taunting. You're literally standing on the ward. Big boy's here to play. But not to die. You were dead even if you got to that turret. Never mind. Time for the big slammy hammer. Almost got her. If I'd hit the E properly, if I'd had a mana to hit the E properly, I would have killed her. Let's go ahead and take this turret down here. This is the part where you should be leaving, Paul. Ah, it's the part where I should have been leaving. I got overconfident. Let's not get overconfident. Let's go get ourselves some goodness. And a second Eye of the Herald. Let's just kill your bot lane. Oh, he dropped it too close, just like I did. So that ate a lot of extra turret damage, which means it will not be going around 2 on the next turret. Maybe it will. Maybe we'll get a little lucky and get some damage on the next turret too. Smear's going to kill that top, though. That'll be their first turret of the game. This is, I mean, enemy team should be conceding. And again, I don't say this out of ego. You've watched me concede lots of games, or try to concede, games that are in the same position. You're down 10 kills, you're down 3 dragons, you're down 3 turrets. End it. Be done. 3 turrets. Missed. Don't care. Got the turret. That's all that matters. Slow it down a little bit on the damage. Need to pick that up just a touch there. I need more health. Big slammy boy. Yep, I definitely need more damage. You don't do damage. I do. Get off my boy. Oh, that is definitely a poor play. You ulted somebody else, and then you stayed in to die. Like you were the one that was invulnerable. Well, you weren't. And I'll take your inhibitor. How about that? I'm not sure whether I should have been helping with the PvP fight there or continued on the objective. I think Swain's going to die, though. Oh, Swain's going to swap off to me. Nice! And now we're out! Oof! Double shutdown. And Silas with the soul. Come on, Silas, don't screw it up. Yay! The soul that doesn't matter for me. I get the 10% movement speed, but I don't get any off the ult trick because Jace's ult does not count as an ult. And neither does Nidalee, and I don't think Elise. 5, 3, 6, 3 more deaths than I want, because obviously you always want 0 deaths, but I'm feeling pretty good about this game. Silas really, really put me ahead in the beginning of the game. And then I just had so much teamwork from the team the whole game afterwards to keep me ahead. And so when I get to make those big smashy plays like that, it's because the team, just put me there. All right, let me rephrase. I don't get there on my own. Other players do. That's a big smashy hammer. Mine. Okay. It's as is. All of us. For those of you who haven't watched Dr. Horrible's sing-along vlog, I highly recommend it. And if you have, you'll recognize this phrase. It's a brand new day and the sun is high. Okay, they're probably going to have something to say about this, but now that we're all here, we should be able to take this down pretty fast. I don't even know what I should be building right now. That just seems ridiculous, but I like Omnisteel, as you know. Your jungle did not win anything. So what's going on there, Swain? Because the Jace train is rolling. We're not done until the Nexus goes down. I'm sorry, did you want some of this? Because you seemed like you wanted some of this when you killed my teammate. I think everybody's going to honor Silas. I kind of want to honor... God, I kind of want to honor Soraka and Swain, too. I mean, there was just a lot of teamwork going on there. I'm going to pop it on the Soraka. Got the S. Oh, let's go back top. Play some more big smashy hammer. I'm gonna put the hammer down. Great line from Avengers, which I always mentally follow with. Thor attempts to murder an unarmed human, or unpowered human, which he thinks is an unpowered human. I mean, literally, the guy bounces his shield off his face. The first thing he does, like, oh yeah, this guy can totally take a hammer blow from a god. Well, not gods, though. Oh, then why do we keep referring to ourselves as such? Loki. I'm a god. Somebody really needs to get that straight over in the Odin family. Today I am making potato soup with Jimmy Dean sausage, onions and scallions, garlic, a little bit of spinach for flavor, some carrots, lots and lots of potatoes. I'm going to cook it until it's a gloppy mess in the crock pot and just enjoy that stew on a nice warm winter's day because it is 80 outside. Thank you very much, global warming. Technically, winter hasn't started yet. Winter is December, half of December, all of January, all of February, and half of March. When I was a kid, I always thought of winter as anything after September, but that's all fall. November is fall. First half of December is fall. Or autumn. You have my hammer and my axe and my tentacle. Aloy is another big smashy boy. When she gets going, you get just to stack a bunch of health on her. Just a little bit of Omni Steel, some armor, and just dive into the middle of the enemy and just bring all the tentacles down. Let's see if I can get an Aloy again. Let's see who we're facing here. Maybe Darius, though. Kind of depends. I might go Cho'Gath. I mean, depending on how much AD we wind up with. Oh wait, I'm jungle. Oops. I mean, I can jungle. I'm just not as good with it on these champs. I don't have Xin Zhao, Teemo, Volibear, Udyr. I can do Jax, I guess. Again, depends on what we're looking at. Support Mumu, kind of strong. If he plays as support, doesn't like diving into enemies. Nope, there it goes. Sadness. But I get all the flexibility because I'm in the last pick position, so that is where you want to be. Nothing too surprising here. Riven and Tristana, pretty standard picks. Very, very old school picks. None of this new garbage. Olaf going top. Okay, we have a lot of AD. Oh, do I have a Cho? I own Cho. It's Cho it is. Against Yi's going to be tricky, but a little bit better than Echo. Echo is just destroyed by Yi if you don't time your ult perfectly, and Riven's not really a big fun play either. So matchups. Mid's going to be in Yasuo's favor unless he's just terrible. Bot lane, Jhin should be able to trade well with Tristana. The healer's Taric doesn't have the range, but he has a little bit more lockdown. In the mid game, he's going to be much more frightening with his control. Top, I'll give it to Olaf if he can do his stuff. Going to take a quick 5-minute break, or not 5 minutes, 1 minute break while that's loading, and I'll be right back. But yeah, overall, I think Olaf has a slight nod here. He has better sustain than she does, better harass. The real problem he's going to have is running out of mana, so he's got to be careful about that. He wants to keep her low, but he doesn't want to be spending so much mana that she's just pulling right back in her health and then going after him. Dark Harvest on her, of course, the conk on him is the way to go. He's going to be a faster early jungle. I'm going to be way more fierce in the end game than he is. With Tristana, Riven, and Yi all wanting to jump right on top of me, that's going to be popcorn. Give me that popcorn. I got to be careful with Riven with the Conqueror because she'll heal up right before I try and feast her, so I want her to be about 2/3 of the way down through that threshold. But I plan on buying enough health and AP that threshold's going to be really way up her health bar. We'll really have to see how Yasuo does. That's going to be the big killer lane, I think. Because if she's good at harassing, she'll keep him lower. She'll lock him down in the middle of his bouncing around the minions, and that'll be the end of the game for him. But if he's good and he can shield a couple of hits, and then he can just bounce around her and keep her down. His trick is he wants to get her down like level 1, level 2, kill her, and then just establish lane dominance, because otherwise she'll sit back and slow farm and slowly plink at him until she can pop a kill. And then by the time they hit level 6, he wants to have, his first item completed probably, or close to it, so that he can just explode her. Because if he doesn't, she's going to Tibbers lock him and then blow him up. So we'll see how that goes. It's gonna be interesting to see. And then I just noticed, I did not know this before, the crack isn't in Jin's face mask, it's in the picture over him. Take a look at that. Those are cracks in the glass between you and Jin, is the way that portrait is done. Or the glass, the portrait is a shattered portrait frame or whatever. I had never noticed that before. Is that really always been that way? I think so. He's also running Dark Harvest. Aftershock, gain defenses and a burst magic damage, sure. Ignite trading. A Yi without flash. That's gonna make things interesting. He's gonna have the ghost. So between his ghost and his ult, he's gonna be going fast all the time. He is not a new player. Hail of Blades. He's planning on just destroying you in those 3 attacks. I mean, this is a guy who's played Yi before, and he's looking to solo carry his team no matter how badly he does. I'm gonna have to be well on top of those timers. I do not need a potion for Cho. No pots for me, thanks. Grab my knockup. If you have a disable as a jungler and you're planning on getting a pull, you want to grab the disable first, because it'll save you a bunch of health on the first pull. Your laners will do. Your laners are going to do damage down to a certain point, And so having a little bit extra damage clears that faster, but most of the time they can clear it fast enough and get the lane where it's not really going to make a significant difference in your clear speed. But having that extra chunk of health will make a significance in your clear speed. And then you can grab your damage for your second camp and use your control to keep that from damaging you very much either. And really just stay ahead of those curves. Those choices do not say new player to me. Oof, wasted my stun because he already dropped one on it. But just see how much health I wind up with without even using this smite, which I will use in the next camp. Actually, no, I'll use it on this one. Could have saved myself one hit there, but I'm at full health, so it's fine. Gotta use the E to reset the attack timer though. Jin's starting early. Oof. And there's Yi starting early too. Bloody game is not in my favor, honestly. I'm better off if we play a slow game and everybody's not fed so that I can use my feast to basically outscale their items. But if we all have items, my feast is less important by comparison. Now you're saying, well, feast scales with your items, and yes, it does. But I'm not getting the gold for all those kills, and they're getting, damage for it, so... Like, if none of them have any items, and none of us have any items, my feast will just straight up win fights by itself. It'll just murder somebody, even if I have 0 items, because I'll get health from it and from leveling. But if they're all stacked out with items, he's going to destroy me. He might already be on my red right now. He could probably take me. He already took my red. Of course he did. Yeah, he's definitely a smurf. That is my preferred start, too. I'll start on the enemy red in that situation. And so he made the right play. He immediately turned it into a kill on Olaf, who I had warned to be careful, and he just didn't get it. Why am I kvetching? Well, that's why. You got E up a kill already. I do not know if I can turn the tables back around the other way. Let's see. I just don't have his mobility, and Olaf's pushing too hard to make that happen. Let's go see if he is here. Oh, I got her. But he's low enough that all he has to do is just come in on top of him and he's dead. Do not have the smite. That totally should have hit. Point blank cone and it missed. I'm going to save my cone here, or my Q here. See if I can catch Annie out. Hey, Annie. Hey, Annie. Hey, Yi. Oh, I am fucked. If I engage on that at that point. And Yi still wants some, because of course he does. Why wouldn't he? Because he's got red and blue buff. He got my red and his, or he's got his red now. That was late. I should have queued him earlier. You guys need to be running. Do you not see the Yi? Who I literally cannot challenge yet. There are limits to what I can do, and I have definitely hit them. Okay, the dragon's up. Have they warded it? Kill the wards. Okay, you finally killed the wards. You might even be doing dragon right now. I gotta go full defense against this Yi. That'll help me with the dragon too. Not sure it would have helped as much as a straight up AP item though. Whatever. I hope they're ready because we need to kill this before he even knows it's a thing. Nope. Alright, he's going to be coming in soon, so I need to be exiting, grabbing my blue, grabbing my red. Get up to level 6. They're not ready for that early dragon, like I asked them to be. Probably killed that first, too. Nope. Like 1 second off. Because I had help and he didn't. Oh, it's disgusting where the balance is on that champ right now. It truly, truly is disgusting where the balance is on that champ right now. Make sure he doesn't get this dragon. Fortunately, if he uses his smite to get the crawler, he probably won't get the dragon with it. Really want to get a dragon. Really wish you would help me. Come on, bot lane. You have priority. Let's go. Oh, you're going to die to Yi instead. Well, that was a free dragon you just gave up, so let's... Not much I can do about that. Let's go grab the red buff. I'm just going to have to farm in the jungle for a bit. He's already level 6, and they have fed him so much. Yeah, except I'm on the wrong side of the map now, buddy. Does not make me feel happy. I mean, yeah, we got the dragon and all that is good, everything, but just the lack of teamwork displayed. And that kind of crap. Alright, I'm gonna hit level 6 on this. If I stick around and do it. On the other hand, I might just feed her if everything I do is ignored. And Yasuo is late.
Let's see if I can actually land something on her this time. 35 seconds to feast, so I'm not killing her with that. Sensing a distinct lack of teamwork here. All right, if he comes at me, I need to run like hell. Let's just drop that to get out if we can. Now, he's a smurf. I mean, and he's fed. Not that fed, he's dead. Honestly, of these, I like this one better. Let's get that going on. You gotta have the teamwork, guys. We are losing this because they are coordinated and we're not. I mean, we got the dragon, and we're down 2 kills, but I can see how the game is going to end. He's going to go around picking us off one at a time, while Olaf says things like F off, and get out of my lane instead of helping, and Yasuo is completely blind to the map, and bot lane doesn't go in. I mean, it's going to be this all game. You can tell how people are going to play in the end game by how they play in the early game. I mean, he didn't even want to help me with that kill on Riven. He just wanted to, no, screw you. And then eventually he realized there was going to be a kill, and he decided he wanted to participate in it. But late. I just can't do anything about that. I am not winning this game. So now the only choice is how fast can I get out of it? He's behind your turret, dude. He's going to take you on your turret. I don't know how you don't understand this. I warned you about this guy specifically. I don't want to play with this team. It's a bunch of solos. And that's fine if you're Yi and you can solo carry like that. But we don't have anybody that good. We have a bunch of people that are just going to die a lot. I mean... Oh my Gromp. He got ahead and now he wins. Doesn't matter how much defense I build. It doesn't matter what I do now. They're going to just let him snowball, and I'm never going to catch up like this. Try to take the Herald, got no help. Try to take the Dragon, got no help. Everybody wants to be making super plays and super die. And that's how you feed an enemy team. Like being map blind right there. Cannot believe you got a kill there. Got my boots. I'm going to try and pick up a couple extra kills, but this is well over at this point. Don't care, dude. He's gonna kill Olaf. With help. And that's the thing. He's always got some help. Or he's always helping somebody. And, you know, it's going to be like that all game, dude. That's the part you don't get. Mr. Get out of my lane. And he can just strut around knowing that if she gets in trouble, he's right behind her. Like, that was a terrible positioning for her. But I can't contest her because I know the E is probably right behind her. And she knows it too. And you can tell by the way she's walking. How many stacks do I have? I have one restackable stack. So I got one more unstackable stack that I can pick up that's going to count for anything. Just got to get that up to max as soon as I can. There's the Herald. But Yasuo went for mid, completely uninterested. When we chased his mid back into him with Olaf, completely uninterested. It's a lack of care about anybody but your own plays. And that's where we are now. So, I mean, we lose. They're going to go take top. Faster the better. Yeah, I hate the way that works. I wanted to cast it at max range, and instead, just kind of stood there and then eventually did it. Oh, I got one more feast in me for a dragon, maybe. Seriously, she healed just enough with the shield bow. That's aggravating. Let's fix that problem right now. She is very, very fed. There's he to double kill you. Stun. Oh, you're already dead and you flashed out. Good job. It is over, folks. I warned you about the E. You didn't listen. It wasn't even really the E. It was the teamwork helping the E. I mean, just when he needed, he had help. When they needed it, he helped. That's just how it goes. We have twice our kills. 7 turrets to 1, 2 dragons to 1, and these morons are still clicking no. It is an act of absolute stupidity. Alright, there are no more free stacks left. Double check that. Yeah, minion pet monsters. So I've got my 6. So feasting on this is just a waste. $1,000 to get the Thornmail, which isn't going to help because I can't land a Q on Yi anyways. There's the Yi. He didn't want to queue into a bush because I would have queued back. Time to leave for the turret. He'll probably take me under the turret anyways, even with the Thornmail. Yeah, she knows what's up. She's there for the objective. The hell you say? What was that bullshit? Oh, it's a stack of reports. No honors. Leaving the game. Intentionally feeding. Verbal abuse. Intentionally feeding. Verbal abuse. Intentionally feeding. We pretty much lost that on matchup. I mean, that he didn't even need to get that far ahead to just totally abuse us. And I don't really think I had a counter for him, honestly. Echo would have been totally meat. I just would have gotten wrecked. My only hope was to be able to land a Q and not let him Q dodge it. And I just could not pull that off. And then every failed bit of teamwork where somebody just refused to help and do their job just put me further and further behind. And he kept showing up and his team worked with him, so there was not going to catch up to that skill gap with a teamwork gap. If you have a teamwork advantage, you can beat a skill gap. Like, you know, if everybody on that team had worked together as everybody did on my last team, we totally could have taken that Yi out as a team. But when everybody's playing solo YOLO and he's better than every single one of us, he's going to win all those solo fights. He's going to win all that solo YOLO, and that means you lose. The only way to beat a skill gap is with a team gap. And of course, the good players have skill and teamwork. And then it comes down to moments. But just a little bit more teamwork, taking that dragon early together so that I wasn't so vulnerable and behind, because I lost an entire 35, 40 seconds doing that and recovering from it. If bot had showed up and hit it a couple of times, that would have been a free dragon earlier. I could have maintained parity with Yi, could have helped pressure the lanes more if Olaf had been more responsive to the ganks. If I'd been able to land a Q on Yi, all those things, they would have significantly helped us. All right, that's showing some heavy AD. That's pair. Let's try not to annoy them, because they will. If you annoy one, they'll both flame you, and they will both report you even though they're in the wrong. Like, the duo Q, triple Q is just toxic for this game. Putting them in with solos, because nobody else can do anything right. They'll work with their partner more than anybody else. They'll ignore other people, and then they'll blame them for the inevitable loss when they fail to be teammates. And sometimes they'll carry, too. Then they'll blame everybody else for being carried. And it's like, we really don't need you guys in the new player queue. And 3 and 4 queue is just the worst. 4 queue is just absolute hell for the odd person out, because the 4 queue sitting there, they're coordinating, and then they'll just leave you to die. Especially when you're the ADC and your support is just not there for you. They're there for everybody else, just not you. And it's incredibly frustrating. It just breeds toxicity. And then, of course, they all report you out of the game because you didn't superstar for them. Well, they refuse to help you. It's just frustrating. There's a lot of ways that Riot has set its player base up to fail and doesn't recognize that. And it would be nice if they cared, but they have moved over to a completely automated system with as little human interaction as possible to save money. And it's the 10-cent way. I mean, you squash down on anything that actually cares about them and minimize your labor costs. We saw it with Blizzard. We saw it when they got a 10-cent stake. We saw it with grinding your games. We saw it with Riot. And I'm sure there's been other game companies that have done the same thing, but those are the 3 examples that I know of where I literally watched the change in their moderation team and methods as soon as Tencent stepped in. It went to a lot more automated, a lot more, you get a report, you act on the report, blind rubber stamp. No thought, no possibility of appeal, because any appeal you make is, well, you're wrong. The only way to get any kind of appeal through is to get just enough community support that it causes such a stink as to how obviously wrong they were that they might actually do something about it. Okay. Focusing on this game, though, we have a mix of stuff. Urgot is not a fun person to play a tank against. I'm going to go with... I want to go with Aloy, but he dropped her because she's at counter. Yeah, let's just go with Jason. Keep them at arm's length. Be able to trade with the ranged folks. Be able to kick the melee folks off me. I know Urgot technically is melee, but a lot of times he will play like melee once he really gets going. He'll just whip out that passive. It turns into a passive at 5 ranks, his chain gun, or whatever it's called, and yeah, he'll just pop that down and stand on you. So he plays a lot like a melee champ. But overall, let us not go in with Smite. I love how they change you away from Smite. Wrong runes too. They change you away from or towards Smite when you've got it, jungle, but they don't change you off of Smite when you're not. It's just, what are you guys doing? Come on. Right, where are our aliens? We still have one hiding over here. Let's go see if we can find that bad boy. There you are. I see you. We're going to do 2 auto shots, no problem. I could have done 3 snapshots. I'm not sure which is the right choice. Dude, 8 in auto from a laser. I haven't seen that recently. Nope. Okay, well then you're going to kneel. And it's the next person's turn. Let's see if we can go kill an alien. Time unit's 14. Can I do 3 of those? It's 42. Yes, I can. About 2 of those, 38. That's 14. Actually, I can do 3 of these. Oof, you just ate a rifle shot. What are you made of? Are you kidding me? Seriously, are you kidding me right now? Go play spotter. Unbelievable. All right. Let's get out there and get going. Was that actual invade or just a feint? Yeah, it's 50 health. I'm not recalling for that. Pike giving good vision there. Alright, me versus Urgot. Gonna stay in range mode for now. Might have to restart that XCOM mission. That was a pretty bad set of stuff there. Like losing the guys to the aliens, it's like inevitable. Losing the guys because you can't aim over a kneeling compatriot. What the heck, guys? What military school did you come out of? Fail a vision test or something? Oh no, Cap, my hand's shaking too much from all these aliens. I guess I'll just have to shoot my ally in the back. The one who's spotting for me. Eh, he didn't owe me money anyways. I owed him money. He's better off dead. I need to be harassing this guy more. I need to punish him when he does that. How's that working out for you? Missed me. See, I think he's about to come in. I ought to be switching to hammer mode, and he really feels like he wants to come in. There it is. Ooh, he took no damage from the extended shock blast. What was that? Like, I powered up the shock blast, and he took no damage from it. One of the things I used to like to do on Chase was play the tenacity ability that gives you every 4 seconds. Because that's the kind of the pattern you want to do. Just every couple of seconds, just blink them a little bit. Hey, Olaf. I heard you wanted to play. Well, I didn't. It's hard to judge his character model. He's big and fat, but he's not that big and fat. Yeah, not with no health and no mana. Pay attention. Thank you. No. Urgot is not dangerous enough to me right now. I need to be going on offense against him. And punish him for his lack of damage. He will go back and get some damage, but how are we doing on farm? He's just caught up to me 1 farm off. He's now recalling. He has the teleport, so he's going to be right back. Oh, was that a bad play by Urgot? He did not recall. I'm coming in hammer mode hot. I gotta watch out for the minions, and he just leveled up, so let's see if I can get him. Now, you know what? Let's just farm our minions. Be happy. I'll try and eat a minion wave on the turret. Recover that health and mana I just foolishly lost. Boy, he really, really wants some. I don't know if he just doesn't know when to leave or the fact doesn't realize that he has teleport. Maybe he wants me to blow a bunch of resources on another failed kill. Because I did blow a bunch of resources on that last failed kill. But it wasn't enough to slow me down, really. I mean, I'm still doing fine. Doing fine on farm. Maybe he's trying to bait me in again? Olaf? Whatever, dude. I have Ghost on top of the Flash. Or Flash on top of the Ghost. At least I changed out my Flash instead of Smite. That would have been particularly bad. Okay, he's gone now. He's finally recalled. He's going to use that teleport up. Oof. Whiffed. But I'm now, you know, up on him on farm a little bit. I'm happy with that. He's not going to be happy about that. Grab that slow and the shock blast improvement. Ugh, could not get around the minion for that. Watch that positioning. Now by sitting in hero mode, this is actually kind of aggressive. I'm signaling to him I'm ready to go in on him at any time, which is really not. Oof. Terrible play. Not only did he not take any damage, I hit a turret hit and didn't get my E off. Just bring that back up. And he has picked up his boots and some health because he wants to be a little tougher against the harassment I'm putting out here. Wait, has he had a charge yet on me? Is he just soft showing so I don't realize that he's better than he is? Or than I think he is? That's going to feel like a charge soon. Okay, he's actually letting more harass on me than I am on him. He's halfway out of mana already. That is Urgot's biggest problem early game. No mana. And it's not until you rank 5 that chain gun that it stops using up all your mana for your engages. Okay, he does not use his charge yet. He is low on mana, which I will have to keep punishing. It's really feeling aggressive. Where's your Olaf? Olaf has 2 kills, so Olaf's being pretty aggressive too. He's been slowly hitting stuff. Getting my health down because I'm being overly aggressive and badly positioned. And he's starting to land skill shots now, which is good. He still hasn't landed that charge, which I'm happy with. Because that disable is really annoying. God, he's got so much health. Look at this. 1269. He's only got 169 more. It just feels like more because the bars are close together. Right now, oh, and I'm down to 795, which does not help either. What are you doing exactly? Did you get a juicy fruit? It doesn't look like you got a juicy fruit. Maybe. His health should be full if you grabbed a juicy fruit. Let's go grab the juicy fruit for ourselves. 300 health is a good thing to have. I'll just take all your mana here. See? Fully healed. Alright. Back above 1,000. Now, right now, I have about as much health as he does. Slowly getting it back. He is keeping up on farm. There's the chain gun. Oof, he really wanted to follow that up. And I really didn't want him to. Boy, he is just hammering the minions enough that, and he's got enough health regen that my plinks just aren't doing anything to him right now. That's why I got some damage, because I was worried that my plinks were going to become irrelevant. They did anyways. Whatever, just got to stay out on farm. That is a missing Urgot. Did you guys got? They got the Cloud Drake, so that's not where he's at just yet, but he will be soon. We can play a little cautious, showing him hammer mode. The mana back up to full. Nope. They didn't pay for that one. He has still not hit a charge, and gonna keep making him pay for missing those. I have more mobility than I think he's really used to dealing with. He countered the kick with his charge, which was good, and he actually won that trade. But I still managed to get missed by the charge, so pretty happy to get missed by your charge every time. He's not leading me with it at all. He doesn't realize how much of a windup that has. Ugh, missed that cannon unnecessarily. That's about what I thought was going to happen. Ugh, unnecessary flash because he didn't follow up. Dude, hold the turret. You're at full health. It's time for the big hammer. Maybe it's not, actually. Let's get some lifesteal just to sustain better on this guy. God, we're already at level 9 and just nothing's really happened in this lane yet but it's farming. Which is, you know, technically the proper way to play these. They are on that right now. Come on, guys. Come on. You gotta be there. Bet your Urgots are crawling inside. And if he is, I plan to kill him. Or help Jax kill him. I have no idea where his team is. Well, his Lux is dead, so... Alright, I got a kill. That works for me. Let me just kick this for Jax real hard. Go catch back up on my farm lead that I used to have. Or not. Maybe just get a turret plate. No. No free kill for you. Screw your ult. So you got a glacial augment going here? What the hell? Alright, now he's going to be a serious problem because he's got a full bucket of health. He's going damage and health, which is totally expected. And I have not got any defenses yet. No health, no armor. And a little bit of damage and lifesteal is just not going to keep up with that because he does plenty of damage without buying any damage. And he's actually bought a little bit. Helped up a little bit on that. So we're into a mana problem here. I'm not in a good position to be defending my turret right now. Fortunately, I think he got 0 plates and I got 1. So again, I'm going to call that a win. He's actually caught all the way up to 2 farm differential from where he was down 14 at the highest. I just couldn't push that lead up any further, and then he just made it right up there. So I had the bunch of farm on his turret for him to work with. Dragon's up, Olaf's on it. Let's bring the hammer back down for some mana. Oof, he actually caught me there. Not having the right runes is really not helping. Yeah, he maxed that first. I mean, if you're playing Urgot and you're not maxing that first, what are you even doing? His ult might actually be up again already. I gotta be careful for that. Got the mana back on 1 and gonna give myself a margin of safety. Basically, at this point, the lane has changed from me harassing him to him harassing me, and me waiting for him to make a mistake of that nature and punishing him for it. It would have been better if I could punt him into the turret, but I'll take the brush off there. But I mean, I lost way more out of that than he did. Let's see if I can go convince Lux to stop pushing so much. I'm not feeling this game. Vigar is not in lane enough. Eat those turret hits there, buddy. Absorbed it on his shield completely. Still slightly ahead of him on farm, but not really enough to count for anything. Really want some juicy fruits. There, now have 2 dragons. Our jungler not keeping up. Yeah, Olaf decided to go get some kill you buttons. No, he didn't. He was just sitting on his turret chilling. Maybe he didn't know where my people were. Maybe he was typing out a message. Who knows? Did we really get first turret? Okay, good for us. Feeling a little bit more hopeful about that, but I still don't think we win this game. Urgot is just going to just chew through these people in the end game. He's not dumb. He managed to avoid dying several times when I really should have been able to kill him. There's me not paying attention. And there's no... We still has a turret for him to back up off of, so... I'm going to go kill the crawler so we don't have a surprise Olaf. Nah, he's dead. Ain't doing a damn thing about that. I totally expected that. Yes! Finally we pulled it off. Got a good sideways kick on him. Got the slow on him. Got the speed up on Jax. Pretty much nailed everything I had to nail to make that a win there. And Jax did his job perfectly to make that work. That was really, really a big switch in the swing in this lane. Might let us get some damage down, depending on how alert Olaf is. I don't know if he's going to let us finish. There's Lux. Gotta ruin the party, Lux. Just gonna escort Jax out. Make sure no fun surprises are waiting for him. That's a not fun surprise waiting for him. No, thank you. No, thank you. Oh, you got me. I'm gonna say no, thank you. You still ignored it and did it anyways. Oh, there's Urgot. Shock Blast for 0 damage. I mean, that's a rank 4 Shock Blast off of a rank 6 gate. It's only 40%. Actually, the gate's damage doesn't really change anything. It's interesting. I level it up because it's such a good ability on the other side. Yeah, this guy's a little bit better than I am. And that'll be their 3rd dragon, Jax, because I don't think I see you doing that and winning it. Just gonna keep shoving the lane in. He's got wave push like nobody else at this point. There are a few people that I can clear waves with this faster. Gnar with a hurricane, maybe. But not while being just such a tanky mofo the entire time. Like, Gnar has to be vulnerable while he's wave clearing. Oh, yeah. Because I didn't want to get ulted, that's why. Okay. Dragons. Oh, they did. We did get the dragon. Okay. We just lost half our team for it. Couldn't get my timing off. I was trying to get past him, and I really should have gone just a little bit earlier and then kick him back into the turret and make him eat some real damage. This time, Jax, I don't think we're pulling this off. Too much of his team is missing. He had a bunch of health and a big lead on me because I did not see the play coming in time. What is recommended on this clown? I need armor pin in a big way. That's tempting. You know what else is tempting? Never dying. This is just such a fun one, Jace. Okay. I'll eat all your ult, no problem. How about you eat a death? He didn't even get my GA. Probably actually, I'm not sure whether the GA or the flash was the better thing to burn there to stay alive. You guys have 12 seconds. You can take that down. I'm going to go push this wave back because that's where Urgot's going next. Should have grabbed that juicy fruit. But for now, I'm just going to retire a bit. Go finish off my Hydra. And then it is well overdue for me to be grabbing two things. First of all, Grievous Wounds, and second of all, a Mythic. I don't think there is a Grievous Mythic. I think there's only Grievous Legendaries. Let me get the Grievous first, then I'll look at the Mythics. I just like this one more. This does the crit and the attack speed, the move speed, but health and more damage, because I'm more of a big slammer than a, you know, uplinker.
Really, really wanted that to go off already. Hey guys, can I get some help? Thank you. Boy, I was just hitting all the wrong buttons there. I don't know whether my interface was lagging or my brain. Oh, if you got the steal in. But we'll take your team for it. Hey, guess who still has a GA? This guy. Guess who wants an inhibitor more than he wants to live? I maybe made the wrong play. I probably should have just focused on the kills, but I don't think we were going to get the inhibitor if we did. Let's slow down that healing. Although a bit of my stuff is magic damage, so I gotta be careful about that. I'm gonna make sure I get some physical damage in. Like that's magic, and then on the I don't remember how to look at the flip side of this stuff. Doesn't matter. The team's gonna completely clean them up. Oh, that attack! I think the team's doing okay on the damage. I just need to be tanky enough for them. Speaking of which, armor? No armor in a build for that. I died. I'm not sure I made the right play. Probably could have avoided dying if I was more conservative, but I really wanted that inhibitor down. And now I want to kill this turret. Are you guys seriously trying to set up for Baron? I do not think this is the right time. This is where I go solo and die a lot. Basically, at this point, I'm put the game to bed mode. They have 3 dragons, damn. I have no idea where any of them are. Dude, Jack, she just gotta cool it with that shit. Two minutes till the GA's up and I can be stupid again. And then lose it stupidly. Yeah, Ashes Run the Hurricane is one of my favorite things to run up there. I don't think this is a good play. I don't know where enough of them are, and there were 2 of them that were just in the neighborhood. I mean, chasing kills down is not actually going to win us the game. Team wasn't ready for it.
Okay, I need more defense. I need more lifesteal. This is really good. So is that. That's amazing. Why are you chasing into a jungle? This is like the dumbest play ever. It's like the definition of it's the play they tell newbies. Like it's the example of how to be a newbie. Push into the jungle after a tank. You guys took way too much damage with that nonsense to continue it. I mean, you're all looking to get killed in one hit. Or, you know, just throw the game. Yeah, sure, why not? My wave that I pushed. Lucian tried to back push it, and it just was not good enough. Oh, they're just not taking any damage from me anymore. Good job, I guess. That should have been a kill on Lux, and it wasn't. Oh, pile of nonsense. They took a turret for that. And a couple kills. And we got Olaf back, okay. Still, not a good trade. Vigar's getting in trouble and not running to help. He's running away from it. She just ran past you. Like, how not paying attention do you have to be? Yeah, I wanted that kill. This Ashe is just not helpful.
So easy when she actually helps. $1,900. Let's see if I get a pop of gold before that, and I'll finish this off. What is this gonna go for? 22. Actually, I might be able to. No, it's not gonna get close. Just wait this one out, finish that item off, get some more health. They did nerf Dorans just a little bit. It used to be 3%. I guess the Omni-Mev is way more important than 0.5%, so no, it's not a nerf really. I think it was 8% for some reason, but that was its actual damage. Now, why do I have a blue dot over me? I don't know what that means. Is it an on-next hit ability? If I jump him, he's going to ult. And the team is going to sit there and let them kill me now. Yep. Just no help. I'm reporting this Ash. If she was a team player with her skill and how built she is, she could have won this for us. But instead, she chose to highlight her solo ability, and solos lose. We're not going to stop them now. We're going to let them finish. Like, we should have finished it at 15 when it became obvious that we were going to lose. She stayed out of several fights just to make a point that we couldn't win it without her. And she was right. We couldn't win it like that. There were so many times, just to spite Jax, she went farming in the jungle instead of actually helping us take anything. And you can't win like that. You are not going to win like that if your objective is to
to flaunt your ego or your kill count or whatever over your teammates instead of focusing on winning the game for your teammates. You will lose the game every time. And their team just came together, rallied around Olaf, eating cage. They'd be right there with him. Somebody get in trouble, team would rotate. We'd catch them out occasionally, but every time they're just trying to help. And meanwhile, our guys would not. They would not pay attention to where other people on the team were. They wouldn't position with them. They wouldn't pinch with them. They wouldn't run to help when they needed it. They just run the other direction and die. And God, I'm having a series of bad games today, aren't I? Just cannot seem to get it together for more than one game in a row here. I mean, I had a great game on top there, but in the mid game I was doing pretty well. But they just started absorbing all my damage. They got so tanky. And that kill on Soraka was satisfying but foolish. I traded to death for that. And then, where they wouldn't kill the inhibitor with me. Just kill the inhibitor and we'll take them apart. Or, we'll kill them, but don't just stand there and watch me sit there in my GA and die. I'm just standing around waiting for me to die. It is not teamwork. It is not game winning. That's not the way you win the game. That's the way you lose the game. What do we got here? Oh, I can't ban a Kali. And I'm first picking, which makes Darius a terrible choice. Hate first picking top. Like first picking ADC, okay, mildly annoying. First picking jungle, whatever, I'll deal with it. First picking mid or top is the worst. First picking support, I don't care. Here, I'll show you what I'm doing. Let's not have any of that this game. Alright, team is relatively tanky. We got 2 squishies, 2 tankies, and a bruiser. We're good on damage mix. And I am literally first pick. Oh, for crying out loud. I mean, I don't know. Did not help that I had the wrong runes. That definitely did not help. But we weren't going to turn the game on that. We were going to turn the game on teamwork. And that is what we did not have. Alright, rest of the choices stop mattering because they don't affect what I'm doing at all. You're going to kneel. Oh, no, you're going to... I skipped you is what I did. Boy, this guy on top is just not taking any damage. Or wait, was the guy on top? Oh, it's the guy over here. Just eating fire like it was nothing. And a kneel? An auto shot. Finally! How many of my veterans did I lose this game? Oh, good. I was really not wanting to be first pick top. Don't know if you could hear that, but that was the game telling me that my Q guys got jumped by somebody. Sure. I assume if I'd had a med kit, I could have saved him or something, but game likes being opaque about that. Yeah, how did I not get a snapshot? Oh, because it was the door inside that I was hearing. That's all it was. Okay, let me hit you twice with an auto shot and see if that's good enough. Once the auto shot is good enough. All right, let's walk you over here and through that door. No. Let's just end the turn. Murdered. Okay, what I meant to say was, let's grab you. We got 3 minutes on the queue now. Hey, dude. That is my rocket dude, and he started with no ammunition because this game sucks. So what I need to do is go into his backpack. Shoot that thing in the back. I hope that's the end. I really don't. Let's unreserve for now. I need to get these guys inside the alien ship. Nope, there is somebody there. Wait, he just has no ammo. Why does he have no ammo? I guess I forgot to check for that when I sent them out. We're sitting here going through the doors. Oh no, there. Okay, so it is, and there is definitely another person. Okay, who is firing at me and from where? Not seeing anything. What is that? Is that a fire? I don't know what that is. Yeah, you're useless, Mr. Berserk. Thank goodness nobody got killed by you. And your little rampage. Oh, no. I'd like to do Teemo, but I don't believe I own him, so... actually, this is a particularly poor choice in and of itself. You know who'd really be good as Ashe? Oh, we banned Ashe for no good reason. Not sure that's the right choice. I kind of want to play an ADC against him. Quinn is really fun against Singed. You want to come up to me? No. How about no? I'm just not getting any vision on these guys. Where are they? Oh, there's a laser bolt. So I know where one of them is, and there's another one in the ship. Okay. Didn't I have another guy on the ship? Like a live guy? They didn't show him dying, so I could just be mistaken. Like, what is this? It does not tell me, but I'm going to assume it's bad to stand in that. Oh, there's my other guy on the ship right there. Is there a second story to this? Doesn't look like it. I have no idea how they get up to the roof. Let me try that next turn. Okay, meanwhile, you guys get to go find the alien. Hey, you found the alien. Pair of auto shots? Well, yes, actually. I have guys crawling all over this ship, and we can't find this guy. That's amazing. Let me see if there is a second floor. Maybe that's what I'm missing about this space. Yeah, there's a second floor with that. Okay, I gotta get some guys over here. Let's just kneel you. And, ditch you. Let's get you looking this way, so we can at least see what's going on. At least 2 aliens. Not another lane against Urgot. Did well in the early lane, just could not keep up with him in the end. See how he does after the game. I suspect he's not trolling. He's probably trying some bullshit. But a lot of times, random bullshit can turn into trolling pretty damn fast. But I don't think that's the end of it. I think there's another one. I was right. All right, matchups. I think I'm getting psychically killed. Because I'm getting fatal wounds with nobody getting hit. At all. That space apparently is blown out, so you can't cross it. Of course, there's more aliens over to the side that just decided to show up just now. Full auto this guy. Go play spotter for your friends, by which I mean have fun dying, recruit. Oh, you found them. Okay. So this guy's gonna come over here. You don't have enough for a shot, of course. Just pop the auto shot and hopefully get lucky. That's pretty lucky. Finally. How many operatives did I lose? I killed 12 aliens. Got 13 corpses, 28 artifacts, lost 6. Actually, it's not as bad as I thought I did. Okay. We're gonna sell that, or save that. Lost in service. 3 sergeants, a squad and 2 rookies. Damn. That's a lot of dead people. Save game. Okay. Gotta highlight it first. Some of these older games, man, I tell you. Alright, what is this? Launch interception. Go to base. That's a Sky Ranger. Mission complete, returning to base. Oh, that is my base, okay. Landing site, cancel. Problem is I only have the one Sky Ranger I can work with. Intercept. Man, what is with all these landing sites? And then what is this? You're returning to base. You're returning to base. That's all fine, but it's going to be a while before we can do anything about it. Okay, let's see if I can do a better job this game than I did last game against this. Oh, it's Urgot Jungle this time. Okay. Let's see if I can ting on this smite or singed a bit. He's got the Dark Harvest. That's going to trick people a lot. 50% health. Dang. That's 1.5 on a cooldown takedown. Okay. I should be sitting on the jungles, mobs here. This matchup favors me in the early game. I should be able to get some kills if I'm not being stupid, or at least stay ahead on farm and push him back. Late game, he's going to be a problem, and that's why I've got my kick. Urgot, same thing. Late game, he's going to be a serious problem, but Jax can blow people up too. It's just that blowing up Urgot's going to be tough, so we're going to need some tank shred for these two. This lane's a loss. I mean, unless Bard is just super high level smurf and trolling the enemy team, he's probably trolling us. And then lastly, this is good for Kate. She can outrange Vygar, but late game, again, he's going to stack himself up and just be in trouble. Boy, they are really doing the hard invade there. I don't know if Singed actually saw me and ran, because I wasn't paying attention. I don't think he did. Where are we sitting, Singed? What are we doing here? There he is. It's time for cannon mode. Just to let him know my name. Actually, anytime it's not a KB on the minion, it should be a harass on Singed. I gotta get him low so that I can go in on him and kill him when I need to. He is really hard pushing that lane. Alright, now let's just back him off a bit. I've taken more damage than he has, all from minions. Minions don't care about him, they definitely care about me. Alright, this Singed isn't bad. I'm gonna respect him just a little. There's his first Dark Harvest stack. You are not beaten that. And he has flash too. No, he used his flash, okay. So he has teleport, so he can just come back and be fine. Whereas I now have to play super careful thanks to his potions. And he is going to be looking for the fling. And I just got to do things like that and deny it to him. And really get him down to my level. There we go, that helps. Theoretically, good hit can kill that. But I'm not walking into poison. Oh, yes I am, apparently. Even though I stopped short of the poison, it still decided I was in it. I need some health before I can confront him. Banging up the mana doesn't hurt. Damn it, stop beating on me, minions. Gotta get those minions to target the right thing. I'm not sure pumping out my E is actually the way to go against Singed. And he's probably just recalled on me. Like, that's what he should have done. So what I'm going to do here is pick up this crawler and die, actually. That was horse shit. That was horseshit. It's supposed to show me the teleport. Should have gone with a shield against him.
He's just wrecking me. We lose. I mean, that's coordination. They've got the skill and the coordination. I'm not beating that. And I knew they were going to come back in, too. Yeah, great. You got your blue buff and died, which gives it right back to them. And our jungler does not know what he's doing on Jax. At minute 5, you're supposed to be killing Dragon, not level 3, and haven't picked up your blue buff yet. Which is the other reason I want to surrender. Like, 1 lane failing, you can continue on, but 2 lanes failing, no, just don't bother. Blows up red on him. Doesn't do any damage, of course. Here he comes, and you're gonna fail the smite, aren't you? Because it's no, it is up. Okay. Man, I can't win against this guy, and I know it. Let's go finish out the boots. This is not going to be a fun game. It's going to just be me dying over and over again while I can't do a goddamn thing to this guy. I mean, he sloughed the slow. He sloughed the kick the earlier that I did. They've got to get their codes sorted out. And now he's just going to proxy farm me, and I can't even confront him because he can literally take me at half health. He's just going to ignore hits. Get off of me. Garbage. wait to get out of this game. I think this is going to have to be my last one for today, folks. I'm getting tired, getting hungry, and really not approaching this with the right attitude. I mean, when you want the game to be over as soon as it starts, it's just not a good day. That does not stop me recalling. Kate's gonna die again. You're walking right into him! Dude's already healed back up. Probably grabbed a, yeah, we grabbed that plant right there. You're gonna die for it, but at least I take him down. Oh, if only that minion had been dead first. What did you root him with? God, I hate the fact that these items are an entire champion's ability on them. I mean, come on.
which was his point. He may take more damage on the turret unanswered. Where are you at? I have no vision. He must have gone all the way back. Sure, let's just build recommended Jace. Why not? Instead of the way I like to play Jace. Yeah, it's winnable now. I mean, what the hell? Sin just kind of gave up. And Urgot started playing like garbage. The only thing they have left going for them is Vigar now. No, I got suppressed. I was trying to avoid that specifically, but two of them on me. It wasn't happening. Kind of want to build a different direction. 40 move speed out of combat. Gain 20% move speed and ghosting. Yeah. Another ghost wouldn't be terrible. They're going to kill a turret for that. I got too aggressive on him. Alright, 1025 is my next hit point for that. I'm just getting wrecked. Oh yeah, he's doing the on third hit. Of course he is. Everybody's doing that now. Yeah, it's just such a great item for him. What are you guys doing up there? Just killing a wave without me? Okay, fine. That's fine. I should have just gone for it. Already had a bomb on me. Should have just kept going. I ran him right into the entire enemy team. Okay, now Sin's just crushing us. Still. Fire is stacked Soul Sealer. Battery is low. What the hell is this nonsense? Must have kicked something back there. I'll have to fix it after game. Yeah, if you aren't dealing with the Vigar, that is the fight. He comes in right at the end there. Does his thing. Interest on it. Are you serious? That's the game. We should really surrender after this. Are you not paying attention to what's going on right behind you? Goodness. How much damage does he do? Holy crap, that's a lot of life steal. He's got way too much on him at 25%. Yeah, and I have no Grievous. I mean, he went to full health from almost nothing there. Jax is going to try and solo him next. And we have lost this. Sin just started playing again. Can get another dragon, which will give us a cloud dragon, which is completely useless for me. Like, if it changed the cooldown on my swaps, that would actually be helpful. But it doesn't do that. Maybe it does. Maybe I'm wrong. Unplayable. I mean, if you're kicking minions, she was dead. All I needed was land one more hit and hit the kick and why didn't you just not do anything? Alright, Caitlyn, you can't flame your jungler when you're free feeding like that. Calling that a day.